Hello, my name's Brian and I'm an alcoholic. I'm putting this video together for Mental Health Awareness Week, and I want to just share very quickly my story with you and how I got to where I am today. When I was 16 years old, I joined the forces. I did 30 years in the military. When I left the military, I had problems in my marriage. I was a victim of domestic violence, being a bloke in the forces. It's unheard of, alpha male. So I never said anything to anybody. I just kept it to myself. I had a lot of trauma in the forces, obviously, serving in different operations around the world. And when I left the forces, I went through a couple of bereavements. I was obviously in the forces for 30 years and I got out of the forces. Therefore, I went through a phase of bereavement through leaving the forces and leaving my comrades. I also got divorced, so I went through that kind of bereavement, if you like. I became very ill. I became very, very mentally unstable in as much as I went totally off the rails. I couldn't stand loud noises and couldn't understand why I couldn't stand loud noises. I couldn't stand crowds and was passing out in crowds and having a seizure, if you like, in a crowd, which I now know to be non-epileptic attack disorder. It's brought on by stress. So I went to the doctors to find out what was going on with my body, and I was diagnosed with severe PTSD, which nearly led to agoraphobia for me because I was scared of loud bangs. I was scared of noise, sudden noises. I was scared of being touched. I still don't like being touched to this day. All that comes with it, night sweats, bad dreams, nightmares. It was a nightmare for me. And then I totally lost it. I turned to alcohol. I used alcohol as a crutch, which was probably the worst decision I would have ever have made. And I call it the madness. When I was in the madness of alcohol, I was a complete alcoholic. And I was sectioned. I got sectioned for 28 days initially, and then 4 months because I totally needed to be sectioned. I can now put my hand up and say I totally needed to be sectioned, and it did me the world of good. Being sectioned, it stabilised me. So what I'm saying is, there's no stigma to being sectioned. You probably need it if you're getting a section. Don't fight it. Go with it. It's not always a bad thing. I always say, yeah, I got sectioned, but I'm now happy that I got sectioned. Are you with me? People say, oh God, you're an alcoholic. I'm an happy alcoholic because I know I'm an alcoholic. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I'm happy in my recovery, and I work on my recovery every single day without fail. It's what keeps me where I am. So being in the madness, I was drinking 3 litres of Jack Daniels a day for 2 years. I was sober for 8 years, and I fell off the wagon. So for the last 2 years, I drunk myself literally to death. I was in ICU, 7.5 stone. I had multi-organ failure, and a machine kept me alive for 2 weeks. Having before that tried to commit suicide because I had absolutely no self-worth. I had nothing to get out of bed for. I had nothing in my life to make me feel better. Obviously I ended up in hospital, as I said, and a machine was breathing for me, and I woke up and I got hold of who was then my care worker, and she said, there's a place for you at the Carpenter's Arms, which is where I am now. They're willing to take you on, being ex-forces. They signed up to the covenant and they took me on. And this is me now. I have got self-worth. I wake up every morning thankful. I am blessed. I'm religious. I'm a Christian. I'm into my Bible all the time. I wake up blessed. I even now get on my phone. I've got something to get up to, even if it's saying hello to my fellow inmates, if you like. It's something to get out of bed for. It's a reason to get out of bed. I'm going to church now regularly. I'm attending my meetings. I'm seeing my psychiatrist, or if I'm not seeing her, I'm on the phone to her. What I would say is, mental health is not a stigma. I'm getting complete joy now from helping people that were in my position through my story, and explaining to them that if they work it, if they listen, if they take on board and follow a program, they will be in recovery, and they will work on it every day, and they will get their lives back, and their family will come back to them. Here I am, I'm happy, I'm helping people, I'm putting the wings on people, which is something I've always wanted to do. And that's me. So my message to you is, don't hold mental health as a stigma, hold it as a strength. If somebody says, have you got mental health problems, admit it. Be open and honest with people, and they'll respect you for it. if I ever get cornered in a situation and somebody says, you know, go and have a drink, have a drink, have a drink, I go, I'm an alcoholic, come on, give me a break. But that's you being honest, and that makes you stronger than them. So I'm going to finish there. Enjoy your journey. That's the main aim. Enjoy it, have a laugh doing it. Remember, I felt worthless. Look at me now. Every 5 minutes I'm having a joke, I'm having a laugh, I'm happy. And I've gone from 7.5 stone to what I am now, and I'm not overweight, okay? Thank you very much for listening.